Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. This is going to be Coin Roll Hunting Sovereign Edition Part 2. I've got my handy book. I say handy, I probably need to update the book. Backstory about the coins. So I've been working through a massive pile of postage stamps. I've got £6,200 worth of stamps to work through. And then that's kind of me doing exactly what I've needed to do to tie things off, so to speak. Now, I had a dealer come up to me and he said he had loads of things. We've been talking about this order he's had come in. It's a massive one. He didn't go into too much detail, but he just said there's absolutely loads of it. And he comes up to me, he sends me a message saying, I don't really want to deal with it. I know you need to make money, but I know like you got the postage side of things. Do you just want my sovereigns for a trade rate? And I went, okay, cool. So there's 21 half sovereigns and there is 9 sovereigns if memory serves me correctly. I don't know what these are. I haven't looked at them. I just bought them blind, essentially. The price was right. I bought them blind. So let's kind of get into it. Let's see if there's anything that is of value. You never know. Could be an 18, 17 sovereign. I doubt it, but that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, let's move that over whilst I'm doing this. So generally keeps referencing my desk. You're actually right, I don't know why it's gotten so bad. It's really scuffed up. I do chuck my keys on it, which might be a reason. But yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? It's actually the side part of my desk. It's a double desk. It's kind of like a corner unit. Right. I'll go for the sovereigns first, and then I'll go for the halves. Looking at these, I think the sovereigns are going to be a bust. And I've just mixed them all up. Fantastic. You know, this will be fun for you guys. Ta-da! Lots of coins. Yay. Woo! So there are people that are like, ah, don't do that to the coins, but they're just bullion, I'm afraid. I know people have said it makes them cringe at times. So let's have a look. Oh, 2016. I've got a feeling, I'm going to quickly go through the sovereigns because I have a feeling they're all going to be 2016s. Unfortunately, apart from the 2 that are over there. But that's okay. I'm not even going to look at the 2016s in the book. I don't think it serves a purpose. Oh, 2021. Is that 2016? Yeah. 2021. Now, I was talking to various clients about the modern ones, and there are some people who do like them, as I was pointed out to in the chat. I don't personally mind either. I think gold is gold. Obviously, you get something super nice. It typically is old. Okay, so nothing particularly special there. These are okay. This is 1981. I think the other ones are 1981 as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through. There's nothing special on that lot. Now, let's do the monarchs on these. Oh, there's an Isle of Man. We'll do the monarchs and then we'll do the dates. We'll do them by... Okay. Okay, some of these are polished, I can see. I'd expect more of these, not this one, but these ones as a whole. I don't really see many halves. Typically I sell them for £6 over spot. And people don't, that just seems to be the natural point. People don't tend to haggle on that price because it usually is a very competitive price. Okay, so a lot of these are just weight. I will go through the mintages, etc. And then you've got a 2021 in, I was going to say TEP, OMP, original mint packaging. Nice. That's probably worth a bit more. Some people do grade them. I personally wouldn't, but fair enough. Just looking at these, I don't think there's going to be anything special about any of these. Just looking at the quality, it doesn't matter. They're sold for bullion. They're just sold for weight. So that doesn't really bother me. But we will go through it just for the interest of a buck or two. And just, it's kind of educational. So these are 1982s. These are probably the most common halves you will see from this era. I see them a lot. I probably see them just as much as I do the 1887 shields, which are incredibly popular and loads of them on the market, and also the 1892s. Right, half sovereigns. Let's have a look. And then this, if I do it by heads, I can then just work backwards through the book. I should have done it the other way. I could work forwards, but I guess I'm going Japanese on you guys. I don't know why they read from the opposite direction, but they do, and it works for them. Right. The reason being is it's the only non-proof from the 80s and pretty much 90s. 80s and 90s. Okay, that would make sense. So it was always going to be this in this format. I should know that, but you need to realize I deal with coins so often that I've got to the point where my mind just can't retain all the information, which is fine. Now the 2021 I don't think will be in this book. I think it's slightly too late for this book. Yeah, according to this, 2021 has only got proofs, so I need to update my book, which is fine. I probably will update it at some point. It's not particularly on my list because as a secondary dealer I don't really get more of the modern stuff, so it doesn't really make that much sense until a couple of years after. There tends to be this lag. Right, now in terms of these coins here, ideally we're looking for mint marks. We shall see, but the bulk of these are polished anyway, so will it matter with the mint mark? Probably not, but we're going to do it anyway just for a fun exercise. Right, let's zoom in a little. So no mint mark there. In terms of the London, these are very common coins. So 1911 6 million, 1912 6 million, 1913 6 million, 7 million and 2 million. So anything that's London mint mark we will disregard. Or no mint mark, sorry, if I'm being correct. Don't think that's a mint mark. I saw a half sovereign come up recently that had I think it was Sydney mint mark, and it was like 69,000 mintage or something silly, and it went for a big price. And I'm looking at it, I'm scratching my head, and I went, it's the mint mark. That's why. But I get people all the time, they're coming to me, it's like, Sean, you got halves in, do you have any Australian mint marks? And my response is usually no, but equally I wouldn't be, cool, that's been loved, I wouldn't be selling the Australian mint mark coins for spot plus £6. It just wouldn't happen. Now, if I bought it for spot, you know, and I didn't know about it and I've lucked out, then cool, but I would charge extra for it. You do get the odd bargain. If someone pointed it out to me, that's another matter. But hey, that's what I'm like with having a code. It's just weird. Right, so there's nothing special there. I didn't expect there to be. So let's run through the numbers on the Edwards. So no mint mark, 1902 4 million, 1903 2.5, 1904 1.7, 1905 3, 1906 4.2, 1907 4.2, 1908 4 essentially, 1909 4 essentially, and 1910 5 million. Again, you're looking for the mint marks, the Australian mint marks on this one. So the Melbourne's excessively rare. The Perth is even rarer. Wow. You get a Perth between 60,000, 24,000, 44,000, and the Sydneys are they're pretty rare. 84, 200, 300, 500, and 474. Again, I'm not expecting miracles on this one, so nope. 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 So nothing there. Again, that's fine. Most of these coins are just polished anyway, so it is what it is. Now these, my good friend Vic, she's a babe. If any member of the royal family is watching this video, which I highly doubt, I apologise for calling your ancestor a babe. Right, let's have a look. That's the shields. Again, these are relatively common in London. So it's from 1893 to 1901, 4.3, 3.7, 2.8, 2.9, 3.5, 2.8, 3.3, 4.3, and 2. They're all rated a C, so they're pretty common. Ideally, wow, looking at numbers for the mint marks, you're not really going to get any of them. I think 60,000 and 1900 for the Perth one. 1900 in Sydney, 130,000, 1893 is 125, and that's about it really. Melbourne's got slightly more, but I'm not expecting miracles on these 5. Nope. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them either. It just means that they're not the rarer variety, and that's completely fine. Nope. Nope. So nothing there. And last but not least, there is this. I'd probably try and sell this for a bit more. But again, overall, I haven't found anything, and that's okay. That's part of the fun of it, really. I should have known better considering they've come from a dealer, but equally, it's nice to put a video out. It's nice to go through some content and, you know, go through the book and re-establish base on where the coins are at. I just think it's one of those things where if you strike lucky on something, then fantastic, and if you don't, then it still does what you bought it in for, which is make a bit of profit and move some of the postage in my case. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.